Hello everyone, welcome back to more Let's Glitch Super Mario World. Okay, so sorry about that. What I was trying to do here is I was trying to figure out how the zombie Yoshi swap glitch works or whatever, where you drop Yoshi. Well, I'll just show it here. Um, you drop Yoshi and despawn him on this at the same time. Another sprite spawns. In this case, a mushroom. And the mushroom replaces him and takes his sprite slot, and then the mushroom teleports to Mario. Wait, right on this frame, there we go. Teleports to Mario. Then Mario seems to be riding like a fake Yoshi for one frame, and then it fixes itself. And then the next time you load an area, suddenly I have a red Yoshi. So, yeah. So that glitch is kind of weird. I showed it before in last time I was in Vanilla Dome 4, but yeah, I was trying to figure out how it works because it was kind of confusing me. So that's why there's all these values on screen. So you'll notice that top value, I have it labeled as reset timer, which is actually kind of misleading, so just ignore that. So Yoshi's in slot 8 right now, and you'll notice that the top value says 0, and then when I mount Yoshi it says 1. And then when Yoshi starts running, it changes to 2. So I guess that's how Yoshi uses that bite. It's to like determine what state he's in or something. I don't quite understand it. But anyway, now I'm going to have the mushroom spawn in slot 8. So you'll notice that when the mushroom spawns, the top value gets set to 1. I guess that's the value that the mushroom uses when it's stationary, and I think when it's moving, the value changes to something else. So obviously this mushroom is always going to spawn stationary, so it always sets the value to 1, which is part of the reason it works with the mushroom, I think. I think basically how this glitch works is that Yoshi... Okay, Yoshi despawns, right? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4... So Yoshi's falling off the level. When I dismount Yoshi, the value changes to 0. When Yoshi despawns, and then the mushroom replaces him. So the value changes to 1 when the mushroom spawns, and because Yoshi hasn't like the game hasn't realized that Yoshi despawned yet or something. The game sees the value 1 and it thinks, oh, 1 means that you're supposed to be riding Yoshi. So it tries to force me to ride Yoshi, but he already despawned, so it forces me to ride the mushroom instead, which is why the mushroom teleports to me, and there's sort of this like glitchy looking thing under me or whatever. And then the game realizes that I can't be riding a Yoshi right now because there are no Yoshis, so it fixes itself, but it still stores the Yoshi to load in the next like room or whatever. And the reason the Yoshi is red is because the mushroom was red. So that's how that works, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but that's my theory as to how this works, I guess. So the swap will only work with sprites that spawn with their with that value set to 1, I think. And most sprites spawn with the value set to like 0 or, something else. So that's why it doesn't seem to work with most sprites. At least I think that's how it works. Now, the bottom value, right now it says 4, and that's because the Koopa that I have in Yoshi's mouth right now is in slot 4. So that's how that works. And when Yoshi swallows the Koopa, the value gets reset to 255, which is the default value whenever Yoshi doesn't have anything in his mouth. So anytime you stick out Yoshi's tongue, like this, or if Yoshi swallows something, the value gets reset to 255. And that's actually kind of useful because when I drop Yoshi off the level on the right frame here, and then run forward like this, he's going to actually despawn and swallow the item at the same time. And there's actually going to be timed just right that on the next frame, the bottom value will change to 255 because he swallowed the item. But Yoshi is like Yoshi doesn't exist anymore. and the mushroom replaced him, so it's actually going to change the value on the mushroom instead of on Yoshi. So the value now says 255, and that causes the mushroom to turn into a berry for some reason. I don't quite know why. It's very strange, but yeah. And this berry is persistent as well. It won't despawn off screen. So yeah. You can actually do the same thing with a coin if you make Yoshi flammable, which you can do in a couple of ways. Actually, let me get Yoshi back. You can make Yoshi flammable either through pipe canceling or by changing his properties by spitting out like a null sprite when he's in slot 1. Let me go to Star World 3 now. I didn't even intend to show that glitch because I like just kind of figured it out, but I spent like nearly 6 minutes talking about it, so whatever. Let's just go to Star World 3 now. Actually, I should probably get rid of the stuff on screen now. Well, actually, I can keep the Yoshi's mouth value on. I just need to edit it so that it's for slot 2, I think. When he goes, I think when you go into this level, the Yoshi spawns in slot 2. So yeah, okay. So see, it still says 255 when his mouth is empty. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is something with the. Oh wait. Throw one more coin. There we go. Okay, there we go. So I got Lakitu to despawn because the gold tape replaced him. There were too many sprites on screen when the gold tape spawned. I guess the sprite limit in this level is like 8 or something, because there were the 4 silver coins. Yoshi, that's 5. There was a keyhole off screen, that's 6. And then 7 and 8 are Lakitu and Lakitu's Cloud. Even though they spawn together, they're technically separate sprites and they have separate sprite slots. So when the gold tape tried to spawn, there were no slots for it to go into, so it forced Lakitu to despawn so it could replace him. And now I have a free Lakitu Cloud, which this cloud is permanent because like Lakitu didn't die properly or whatever, so it never set a timer on the cloud. So the cloud will never evaporate, just like if you fry Lakitu and turn him into a coin. Also, I can clip into this block if I do it right, because when you're riding Yoshi, there's a little bit of space in between Yoshi's saddle and like where Mario is, I guess. So you can actually kind of fit inside stuff by squeezing in right there. It's pretty easy to do with the Lakitu Cloud because I don't have to worry about like I can move pretty laterally. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, I was in there for a second. You saw it. Anyway, let's just get the normal exit. I'll come back to this level. Well, I'll come right back to this level because there's more stuff I can do here. And I need the secret exit still. So that's a really short level and really small. But it's still kind of an interesting level. There's some stuff you can do here that's pretty fun. So I'm going to try to show off a couple things here. First of all, let me I think I want to use this coin. Basically what I'm going to try to do here is... Wait. Whoa. Not so fast. Okay, wait. Let me... Okay, I'm going to slow down. Whoa. Okay, wait. Sorry, I'm kind of not really... Okay, hang on. Okay, I think on about this frame I want to stick out Yoshi's tongue. Basically what I'm going to try to do is swap this coin with the gold tape, but I need to slow way down. And then I'm going to try to catch up to the coin, and this should work, maybe? Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so basically Yoshi's tongue touched the coin at the same time I touched the coin, which effectively does the same thing as other methods of item swap that I've shown, where you collect something off of Yoshi's tongue, and that nullifies his tongue and frees it up so that the gold tape can replace it. There we go. So the gold tape spawns on his tongue, as you can see, and then he swallows it. So this is just another method of item swap. The cool thing about this is you don't have to dismount Yoshi, because yeah, you don't have to like collect the thing off his tongue after I wonder if I can touch the gold tape before he swallows it. It might be too late. Yeah. I don't think the gold tape's... Hmm. I want to see if I can activate it, but I'm not sure if that's gonna be possible. Maybe if I go fast enough? No. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay. I don't think I can activate the gold tape while it's on his tongue because I did it wrong or something. I wonder if I could, like, rewind, slow down a bit, and then... Not really sure how that would work. I don't know. Okay. Now... maybe I could scroll the screen, actually. Sorry, I don't know why I'm trying so hard to get this to work. It's not even really, like, I think you get the idea, but I just kind of, I'm, like, determined now. Okay, whatever. Basically, you saw that I can swap the gold tape. Yeah. Basically, the usefulness of that is that you don't have to dismount Yoshi, so in, like, a TAS or something, it would actually be slightly faster and better because you get to keep Yoshi. But you could activate the gold tape if you're fast about it, I guess, before Yoshi swallows it, but I didn't do it right. It's really precise, which is the downside to that method. There's a much smaller frame window to actually do the glitch, like do the swap, because Yoshi's tongue isn't out very far. But you don't have to dismount Yoshi, so it's got that advantage. Now, I might as well show that you can swap with the 1-up as well, which is pretty easy. Whoops. Well, it's easy if I don't mess it up. Okay. What? Why didn't that work? I'm surprised. I guess I let the gold tape spawn too early or something? Okay, wait. Wait, hang on. No, wait. Okay, I'm just gonna run forward and then right about here stick out Yoshi's tongue and dismount him to grab the 1-up. Whoa, wait. I need to make sure I don't remount Yoshi. Ah, I didn't grab the 1-up. Please. Come on. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you can do the same thing with the 1-up, which I might have shown before. Well, I showed that you can do it with a coin, which is basically the same thing as a 1-up. Yeah. Now I'm gonna go back in again, and, this time I'll do some stuff with Baby Yoshi, I guess. So I guess one thing I can do is, I'm not sure. I want to... How do I want to do this? That didn't work. Okay, I wonder... Okay, let me just start select out. I think this might be easier if I just try this right from the beginning. There we go! Okay, so you'll notice that the gold tape didn't spawn. It actually did spawn, but it spawned on Baby Yoshi's mouth, so he swallowed it. Basically what happened was... Here, I'll just rewind so you can see. I threw that first throw block to the left, toward Yoshi there, and then it enters Baby Yoshi's mouth. Baby Yoshi starts to eat it, but then it goes off screen, which causes it to despawn, and then the gold tape comes on screen and replaces it. So the gold tape gets forced onto Baby Yoshi's mouth, and Baby Yoshi swallows the gold tape. So that's kind of how that works. Yeah, so that's one way to do it. Another way would be to just, I guess you could just crash the throw block. I bet I can show this somehow. Okay, hang on. I'm going to... I'm not sure... I'm not sure how to do this. I want to get this to work for some reason. Oh, wait. Lakitu's gonna be annoying, isn't he? Maybe what I should do is get rid of Lacket 2 permanently. I do have a Fire Flower, so I could have done that anyway, but I'm stupid, so we're gonna do it this way. Wait, I did that wrong. It's 4 coins, right? No, 3 coins, because there's a baby Yoshi, so... Okay. No, it didn't work. Why isn't this working? Okay, there we go. Wait, it still didn't work. There we go. Okay. So, I don't have to worry about him now. Okay. Now... Alright, so let's respawn. Where's my P-switch? I hit the P-switch. I'm stupid. Alright, hang on. Let's try this one more time. This time, I don't need to hit the P-switch. I can just... 1, 2, 3 Spinies. There we go. Okay. So, let's just get rid of this cloud. Ah. Alright, now I'm gonna have Baby Yoshi... I need to respawn the or despawn the P-switch. Okay, Cloud, I need you to stand still because you're distracting me. Then I'm going to do... That didn't work. This might work, actually, if I... that didn't really work. I'm not sure how to do this. Wait, I think I spawned the P-switch again, which is dumb. I need to not do that. Okay. There's a way to, like, crash a throw block while it's on Baby Yoshi's face, which is what I'm trying to do, but I'm not sure that I'm doing it right. I did that too early. Okay. Kick it, grab another one, crash them together, and then... where's the P-switch? Wait. Oh, wait, I did that wrong. Okay. I think I need to... I swear there's a way to do this without picking up a second throw block. You, like... You have it, like, crash into a wall just as it enters Baby Yoshi's face. I don't remember this being that difficult, but I forget how to do it. Yeah, no, that's not right. I'm not sure. Wait, I need to hold on to it until this frame, I think. Or one frame later. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm wasting time, that's what I'm doing. So let's... I guess I could just have him double eat or something. That would also work. Oh god. Why isn't this working? I'm trying to get him to eat the P-switch, if you were wondering. I don't remember how to do this. It doesn't seem like it would be that difficult, but I don't know. Whatever. Basically, it's the same thing I showed with the gold tape, except I was trying to get it where you could actually see it happening. Like, you could actually see the P-switch on his mouth. But, I forget exactly how to, like, set that up, so I don't know. Maybe it's a bad idea for me to keep trying to do that. Now, let's go... I could go get the secret exit, which is probably what I should do. Let me go ahead and eat a couple things, though, to feed Yoshi. Alright, let me... There we go. No! Yoshi, please! Okay, there we go. Oh my god. Wow, really? Ugh. This is a train wreck. Okay, whoa, there we go. Actually, let's bring the silver P-switch up here, just in case I want to use it for something. I could duplicate the key block to get wings. That's one thing you can do. Yeah. If I can do this right, please. Am I not close enough? Wow. There we go. Wings! And that'll take me to the bonus game. and I can finish the level that way. And you can even get some dragon coins. You can't get all 5, because there's only 4 in there, but yeah, that's the normal exit. Let's go get the secret exit now, I guess. Alright, whatever. Now... Alright, here's something I don't think I've even shown this yet. You can spit out the key and even jiggle Yoshi around during the keyhole animation. I don't know, you kind of still have control over Yoshi for a little bit during that animation, which is kind of silly. Alright, so that was Star World 3. I think that's enough of that level. There's probably... I was trying to show the P-switch thing to get Baby Yoshi to eat the P-switch, but I think I was doing it wrong. Anyway, you get the idea, so thanks for watching, bye.